Welcome to the Tijuana Junior Senior High School for today's Junior Varsity Basketball contest between the Troy Trojans and the Tijuana Black Knights. The Northern Team Leader promotes good sportsmanship by all student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Fans are expected to abide by all school policies, including the school dress code. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, other inappropriate actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, team representatives, or other spectators will not be tolerated and are grounds for dismissal from this site of competition. Violations of the NTL Code of Conduct may result in suspension from other NTL contests. We appreciate your cooperation and interest in our athletic programs and our student athletes. The game manager for this event is Mrs. Caitlin Crawford. Just a reminder, there's no smoking permitted anywhere on our campus, so please enjoy the game. Now introducing the starting lineup for the visiting Trojans. The Trojans are coached by Coach Matt Johnson. Number 5, Brady Campbell. Number 10, Joseph Fry. Number 15, Ethan Terrabury. Number 33, Lucas Loxley. And number 34, Mason Wolf. Now introducing the starting lineup for your Tijuana Black Knights. The Knights are coached by Coach Joel Maddox. Number 2, Will Schroeder. Number 10, Jack Tabani. Number 11, Connor Barnes. Number 22, John Asante Ikupulo. Number 24, Bailey Pohl. Officials for tonight's game, Mr. Don Porter, Mr. Wayne Moore.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Towanda Junior Senior High School for the Flynn Energy live stream of Towanda Athletics and tonight's boys basketball game as the Towanda Black Knights play host to the Troy Trojans. The Trojans enter tonight's contest with a 7-5 record, while the Knights hold a 7-6 mark. Trojans are coming off a 55-43 loss to Wellsboro, where they were led by Colin Loveland with 14 points and 3 assists. Kevin?
Yeah, Colin had a good game. When you talk about Troy, you're thinking about the young Woodward kid, but he had a good game there. Keeps scoring and doing what needs to be done to win games.
I lost my other paper, Kevin. Yeah, it was Loveland with 14. Jackson Taylor had 11 and had 3 3-pointers in that game with 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Jake Burbage added 7 points and 8 rebounds, and Evan Woodward finished with 5 points. And, and that was a game that the Trojans jumped out to a 14-11 lead at the end of the first. And then they were held to 4 points in the second quarter, and then Wellsboro just kind of outpaced them the rest of the way for the win. So
I'm sorry, didn't you just see me?
I did.
I look like Al Bundy out here just handing money out. Had 3 kids come up. One of them's not even mine, Paul, I swear. But she came up and asked for some money. I'm just handing it out like Al Bundy. But where are we at here? Am I doing?
No, we're still going good.
All right.
So Kevin, the Knights are coming off a tough loss to Athens the other night, 64-52, where they were led by Irish and Lambert.
Yeah, Irish ended up with 12 points in the game. Logan Lambert had 11. Schroeder and Flynn each had 10 points, so we kind of spread out the points. But what happened basically was Athens, Towanda, let's say, was in the game until the third period. They were in real close, within a couple points.
I think it was 3 at the end of the third.
3-4 points into the third period, and fourth period started, and Lister kind of stepped up a little bit, and we for some reason stopped playing man on him with Teagan Irish, who guarded him real well the first 3 periods.
So the Trojans obviously missed Ty Barrett and Mason Imp from last year's team.
Yeah.
And, they're younger again this year. They've come out with a much younger staff. We were looking at that earlier, not staff, but team. And they got 1 senior and 4 juniors, I believe, and everybody else is a sophomore.
Yeah, we're talking about how young they are. Losing the Barrett kid's real tough. He went to Mansfield, didn't he?
I think so.
To play. Losing him was real tough. He was a shot creator. He just wasn't a set shooter. He could create shots and do his own. And Impt, obviously, in the paint was real tough. And they don't really have, I think, that big guy on their team this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Yeah, they're definitely undersized from last year. They had a couple much bigger kids. So for the Knights, Kevin, it's really been a bit of a roller coaster ride. They started the season with 4 straight wins. Then Teagan Irish was injured. That kind of forced the Knights to regroup and lean on some senior leadership and really push their younger players to get more experience and to get better. So then they played well, in that stretch, and then they did finally win a game. They defeated Sayre, right before Teagan came back, which then they defeated Sullivan County, and then they fell to Athens the other night.
Yeah, it was tough losing Teagan for those couple games with that high ankle sprain. Let's face it, he's the best player on the team, and he's probably one of the better defenders next to Lambert on the team as well. So it's real tough to lose a guy like that, especially who is one of your leading scorers at 11 points a game, I believe. He's top 10. He's in the top 10 in the NTL right now in scoring.
And that's even missing so many games.
Missing 2 games, so that's pretty impressive, to say the least. I look for him to have a pretty big game tonight, Paul.
So for Troy, obviously Irish is a player of concern. They have recycled Coach Woodward, and this is his second stint as coach in his first year back with the Trojans, taking over for Coach Renzi. And but Towanda does bring a balanced attack. When everybody's hitting and we got some other guys shooting and scoring, there's just more than one guy to really worry about.
Yeah.
But Troy is young as well, and they're gaining valuable experience as the season goes on.
Yeah, Evan Woodward is, I believe, a sophomore, I think, and he's averaging, I think, 14.2 points per game. He's one of the guys that we're going to have to focus on playing better defense on, and I'm thinking maybe sticking either Irish or Lambert on him and taking him out of the game right away and making somebody else step up for your Troy.
Yeah, and then for Tawana, Coach Henry's said, the Knights need to be disciplined. We need to really attack the inside and get to the free throw line a lot more.
Yeah.
Keep our turnovers down and play controlled up-tempo basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And players just need to find open windows, not to be a spectator. And, you're constantly relocating, because if you're standing still, you're a lot easier to defend.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, we have another great matchup on paper, and I think it will be another great matchup on the court as well. So it's time to get your third bag of popcorn.
I'm done.
And at home, get your popcorn and get your favorite beverage and settle in for some Friday night NTL basketball.
Well, thank God my wife doesn't listen to this, because then she'd be yelling at me for eating 3 bags of popcorn. It was only 2, and a pizza and Twix and a couple Pepsis. So it'll be all right.
It's zooming. So we will be back after the National Anthem here on the Flynn Energy live stream of Towanda Athletics and Towanda Black Knights basketball.
Now we ask you stand, remove your hats as we honor our great nation and community with the playing of our national anthem. Following the anthem, please remain standing for the Towanda alma mater.
All right, welcome back.
Hey, do you know who that kid is, or her parents? No. Any chance?
I don't know, but she's
been just hitting me up, trying to hit me up for money this whole game so far, the whole JV game anyway.
It could be that we told her to come see.
Unbelievable. These guys played a prank on me before the game, and this girl comes up and asks me for money. Can't figure out who she is or what she wants, and then she sits in my chair. I don't know. What am I going to do?
All right, starting lineups. Kevin, you want to hit him up with Troy's starting lineup?
Yeah, for Troy, you have number 2, Jackson Taylor, who's a junior. Number 3, Colin Loveland, who's a junior. Number 4, Justin Kimmicks, who is their only senior. Number 12, Evan Woodward, 10th grader. And number 21, Jack Burbage, who is also a sophomore. So a young team, Paul.
All right, for your Towanda Black Knights. Number 1, the senior, Elias Schroeder at point guard. Number 5, Grady Flynn, also a senior. He is a guard. Number 21, forward, senior Logan Lambert. Number 23 is a junior. He's also a forward, Tegan Irish. And our third forward, number 25, senior Justin Schoonover. So again, Kevin, I think we're going to have a good matchup tonight. Looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I got to get this in real quick, Paul. How weird does Matt Johnson look wearing red down there? Ex-coach at Towanda.
Yeah,
he's wearing red, and assistant coach for Bobby Woodward and Troy. It's just weird. And I had to get out this, too, real quick. Maggie Barrett's listening up in Sarah. She wanted to mention that there's 3 blind mice refereeing the game today. It's 3 of her brothers. One's Kevin.
We got Kevin, Mike, and Jimmy.
Mike, and the other one's Jimmy.
Yeah.
So, and they all usually do a pretty good job.
Yep, good crew. Really good crew for tonight's game.
We always rag on them all the time. But
Kevin will appreciate your comment, I'm sure.
Well, I know. He told me I missed a call here earlier in the year, and he told me the next time he saw me, that was you. You're the one that missed it, Clark. Well, I was when I once went back and watched it.
Irish in the circle for the Knights. Woodward in the circle for the Trojans. Knights win the toss, and Elias Schroeder misses the bunny right off the bat, pulled away by the Trojans. Trojans look to run, fired up there by Woodward, and that's off the mark, but he does come down with his own rebound. Trojans regroup, but fire up another 3. That is Kimmicks. I did check on that pronunciation. It is Kimmicks.
Okay, Kimmicks.
Right there, I'd like to see Tegan rip that and just attack him. He was straight up and down.
Yep, agreed.
Irish down in the far corner for Lambert. Lambert drives baseline,
he's
going to be out of bounds. No score here early. Trojans and Knights.
Lambert's got a new haircut, and that's
new
haircut, new game. You know what I mean?
More aerodynamic.
Yep.
Looks good. Didn't even recognize him last night. He was all in a
No, we had no clue.
suit.
Suit with a hat on or something.
Burbage inside, kicks it back out all the way around to Woodward.
Oh, nice pass.
With the feed inside to Kimmicks, and that shot's up and good. Trojans in man-to-man. Irish brings the ball up court, far side wing for the Knights. Schoonover around to Schroeder. Schroeder thinks about a pull-up there and brings it back. Irish now. Loses his footing. Tips it away, turnover. Kimmicks thinks about it, looks inside to Burbage, and that shot's up and good. 4-0 Trojans here early. Coach Henry really wants a push, and they were a little slow getting out of the gate down here.
I see you got Wheaton coming in for.
Flynn is limping pretty good, and I think he rolled it.
He rolled his foot pregame, stepped on one of his teammates' feet. Nothing hurts worse than that.
Schroeder attacks and then hesitates and brings it back. Lambert on the drive all the way around to Wheaton. Lambert guarded by Kimmicks. Schroeder drives up, rattles out, no good. Burbage kicks it out to Woodward. Nothing but does come down with the board. Kicks it all the way around. Lambert blocks from the backside. Nice block there on Kimmicks as he drove baseline. Let's see the Knights get a bucket here. Lambert to Schroeder. Looking to feed inside to Schoonover. He's there. He's got him posted up.
Yeah, he had him posted up there.
He's actually got size on that guy.
Yeah, if you throw that to his right hand there, he's got an easy basket.
Yeah.
Honda looks a little shaky to start out here.
Lambert for 3. Up, no good. Ball tipped high. Comes
Taylor with the rebound.
Yep, Taylor with the rebound.
Taylor with the bucket?
No, Taylor misses, but it is tipped outside to Loveland, and he goes up left hand, no good. And Burbage comes in and kind of steals that one away. Kick it around, back down into Burbage. Mid-range jumper, no good. Off. Well, that looked like it went off us, but we'll take it. I wasn't really looking. It's kind of looking away from it. It just looked that way. Irish inbound for the Knights again now. Trojans in a man press. Schroeder gets it up court easily over the timeline. Wheaton, center drive right down the lane, up and good. Jack Wheaton for the Knights, 4-2. Nice looking drive there by Wheaton.
Yeah.
Loveland drives down the lane and dishes it off to Taylor, and then Schoonover comes away with that rebound. Lambert
Double
doing lots
there.
of dribble. Yep. Double. They come off that, hedged hard, and tried to trap. Wheaton right-hand drive again, trying to get to the baseline. Kicks it out to Lambert. Lambert for three. Up and good. Logan Lambert for three. Knights take the lead, and that's going to cause a timeout for
The only problem is Tawanda took the
us.
timeout. I don't know why.
I think they were looking to just reset
I
defense.
say we scored a three-pointer there and take a timeout. I'm not sure why.
I think that's a defensive reset.
Has to
It
be.
was,
Absolutely has to be.
they're getting a lot of easy shots on this end.
Yeah.
And, we can't let them get that many rebounds.
Agreed.
We definitely have the size advantage.
Yeah. Just surprising is all that early on, first of all, and especially after a made basket. So it's got to be a defensive side, as you said.
Right down inside the foul line.
Good
to,
defense by
Burbage.
Wheaton.
Kicks it down to Taylor.
Oh,
he
it's a travel. Hey, Mike Shaw. Good call, Mike.
I think it was Kevin. Kevin made that call.
Oh,
Good
Kevin.
call,
I'm so. Oh, geez, Kevin. I'm sorry. Wow, I see. Okay.
Boy,
there's
hope Maggie didn't hear
Maggie,
that.
don't tell him. Yeah.
Irish brings it up over the timeline, guarded by Woodward.
Oh, good
Nice
back door.
Yeah, just
off his foot. Grab it. Good hustle by.
a small scrum, and that's going to stay with the Trojans.
Guess
I
who it
believe.
was on the floor?
Yep. Jack Tavani.
Jack Tavani. Just a do-it-all type player.
Yep. He is
Hard-nosed
a
player.
hustler.
He's going to score a lot of points for you. He's going to grab some boards, and he's going to get some hustle points for you. Going to be a good little player. I think he's a sophomore, isn't he?
Yes.
I say think. I got it in front of me, but I just didn't look at it.
Kimmich
Nice
drives,
pass.
kicks it
Very
inside
nice pass.
to, I think that was Burbage with that bucket.
21 would be 21. Burbage.
Looks like we're going to have a foul called on number 15 for the Knights.
It's going to be Jack
So
Wheaton.
Jack Wheaton, that's going to be his first, team first. 6'5" Trojans looking to add to and do the old-fashioned three-point play. Shot is up short, but he does get the friendly roll.
Good rotation.
Yep.
That's why you get them friendly rolls.
Irish takes it up for the Knights. Kicks it across to Lambert.
I'd like to see us try to work it underneath a little bit, and see what we can do down there. I know we got a few talls, but wouldn't hurt to try it, you know.
I think we really can focus on getting the ball to
Nice
Schooner
take.
a little bit.
Guess who?
Nice. Jack Tavani with the
Tavani.
turnover. Yeah, gets the turnover. Good
All
steal.
the little things the kid does.
Lambert going hard to the basket. Pulls up. No good. Schoonover has it ripped away from him by number 3, Colin Loveland. And going coast to coast is Justice Kimmicks. 9-5 for the Trojans.
It's the Kimmicks and Burbage show so far. All the points.
Elias Schroeder back at the table for the Knights to come in here. And we just got to feed that right there. Just a little lob right over the top to Scooney. Tavani up and gets the roll. Nice play.
Yep.
Nice job, Jack Tavani. Got to get back on D, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, good thing.
And
Loveland lost that one, so
Yep.
Tavani comes up with some more stats. Got to steal. Wheaton pull up for 3. That one's off the front. Schoonover, left hand up, good. Knights tie it up at 9. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the first. Ooh, good dive.
It's going to be a foul on Schoonover
yeah.
being laying on the ground there.
If he hadn't rolled right there, just got enough of him. It was a good attempt at the steal.
It's a good message from Maggie Berry, Maggie Shaw. Says Kevin is much younger and better looking than the older brother, other brother Mike. Oh, you're killing me, Maggie. She said it, not me. Hey, it's your sister.
Kimmicks up for 3, no good. The board is pulled down by number 23, Lincoln Kimmicks.
2 of them.
And misses and brings it back out. Taylor resets for the Trojans.
Oh, look at this back door wide open.
Kimmicks,
Nice
Lincoln
take.
Kimmicks up, and that is good.
I like that.
Nice
I like
little
that
scoop.
take. That's a good take.
Elias Schroeder back in the game now, giving Schoonover a Loveland pushing Irish near side to his left.
Back door there.
Lambert to Irish. Irish for three, up no good. Schoonover fighting for that rebound, and it's taken away by Justice Kimmicks. Schoonover now with a steal. It was good. He was over.
Yeah,
he actually had
over.
his foot on the ground before he grabbed
I guess
it.
you're right. Boy, Coach Woodward is just looks like he's begging for a call over there right now at this point. I don't.
Yeah.
You know. Very animated player. Well, I was going to say player. I played against him, so he was an animated player as well. Oh, block shot. No audio.
I fixed back. We're back, yeah.
All right, we're back then.
Should be
All right.
back. All right, good.
I hope you didn't miss any of my good commentating.
Schoonover up on a miss there. And
I feel like a wasted breath.
Lincoln Kimmicks goes coast to coast for the Trojans.
Gives him 6.
Schoonover up, and he's going to be fouled.
That quite possibly was a walk. I don't
Two
know.
after the dribble, Kevin. 2.
I know, but he tucked the ball behind his back. How do you get the ball from behind your back over in that amount of time is what I'm trying to figure out.
They were big steps.
Something happened there. Don't blink.
It's been a track meet so far, really.
Yeah.
Both teams.
Man.
Schoonover first shot up, no good. Normally a pretty good free throw shooter.
Yeah, he is, and I don't really have our stats on free throw shooting. We haven't received the information from Coach Henry, I don't think, but Lambert's probably the best free throw shooter you have on the team.
And the second one's no good as well. Trojans to push with 5 seconds left here in the half. And that one out. And that is Lincoln Kimmicks throws it up.
I'll tell you what, he came in off the bench, got 8 points. He's doubling up his brother.
Yeah.
Doubling up the older brother, the senior.
Pushed the lead out to 10 for the Trojans here at the break.
Well, we hope y'all can hear us now. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. Got a text message from Doug Nichols here, just coming in. Oh, no.
Appreciate that, Dougie.
Okay, Dougie wants some spare cash. He forgot his wallet. All right, well, who's going to go pay for for him to get in, Paulie?
I think he's at home.
Is he? Is he lying to me?
Yeah, he just wants money when you have a chance.
Well, he says he's standing out there. He said he forgot his wallet. Can I get him in? That's what it says. I forgot my wallet. Do you have any spare cash? Shall I just say, I've given money to everybody else here tonight. Why not give it to him too, I guess?
Right? Tawana cheerleaders throwing out some T-shirts there for the crowd.
Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you.
So 10-point lead for the Trojans as we start the second. And the Trojans will start the second with the ball.
Okay.
Just kind of got away from us there a little bit,
Yeah,
Kev, in the end of that quarter. Kimmicks there coming in and having a big quarter. He's going to start the second.
And why not? He looks good.
Loveland drives, right hand up.
Nice little jumper.
No good. Schroeder with a block there. Oh, boy.
I'll tell you what, we got this Heasley. We got to get some rebounds over him. He's got 5 already.
Yeah,
quick rebounds.
A couple of his own shots. He just keeps getting up there and getting it. And Schroeder had a nice block, but the next one was a foul. And that foul will go on number 25, Justin Schoonover, his second, team 5th.
Question.
Or 4th, I'm sorry.
Why doesn't Doug just get this, say he's a senior citizen? I'm sure he can pass for that. Let him in. He looks old enough. You make the first, I don't even know.
I think you made them both.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That was a good one.
My fault.
Kimmicks makes them both. Trojans stretch their lead to 12.
It was Heasley, I think they made them both, right?
Yep.
He's Heasley.
Yep.
Number 11.
Loveland knocks that one out of bounds. Knight's going to have to regroup here real quick, and Heasley knocks that one away as well.
Was today payday, Paul, or not? I don't think it was it?
I don't think so. I think next week.
Oh, boy.
Your kid's just killing you. Schroeder for 3. Up, a little bit off the mark. Pulled away by the Trojans. And that is, Jack Burbage. He tries to go coast to coast, and he's going to be fouled. And hopefully that's not on Schoonover again.
Paul, he has no reason going from one end of the court all the way to the other to our basket without even getting slowed down.
Yeah, and that is going to be on Schoonover, and that'll be his third, team fifth for the Knights. And Bailey Pohl looks like he's going to check in for the Knights.
I got a score update here. 21-13 Mansfield over Athens with 2 minutes to go in the first half.
That's Mansfield, you said, is up?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, you said Mansfield's ahead?
Yeah.
So
That one of
that was Burbage, I believe, knocked both of those down. And it's been 23-9, and Knights will call a timeout. That's going to be a full timeout. I turned my own sound down.
what? Nice.
So we are 23-9. Knights down by 14. We really need to regroup here.
Man, I'll tell you what, I can't have a cell phone. I can't have anybody around me. I can't. There's just too much going on, you know. You got people texting me wanting money, and I don't know. Next, they'll probably want me to clean the bleachers up when the game's over.
Yeah, you're going to have to do a cleanup duty.
Well, we got a good blower out there. I'll just blow it right off.
Blow it right down into
Yeah.
the
Why not? Onto
steps.
the. Yep. Why not? Yeah. So Towanda down 23-9 with 7:26 to go in the second period. It's going to be a uphill battle at this point, Paul.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, we've got to get back in it. You know,
So you got
got to cut into this here quickly.
So you got three non-starters on the court right now to start.
Lambert going to pull up from mid-range. Up, no good, and Heasley comes away with that board. Woodward around to Loveland. And that goes in for Jack Burbage for the Trojans, 25-9. Just seem to be struggling. Like, we're just not hitting shots.
I mean, did he step on the line or?
5-second call.
Oh, did he?
Not a lot of movement
Yeah.
there by the Knights trying to get that ball in. That's tough.
They look a little out of sorts, you know. I mean, you run your set plays and should be somebody open, you would think, coming out of the.
Irish coming back in the game for the Knights. We needed him back in there.
Yeah, really it's kind of hard to take him out at all at this point, being down as much as we are.
Good hustle there
Yeah,
by
good
Will
hustle.
Schroeder, and that's going to go out of bounds off the Trojans and belong to the Knights.
And like I said, that's what gets the kid on the court. You know, he's a scrapper. You know, and just got a message from Ryan Oldford, who works over here for us in IT. 85 watchers today, Paul.
Hey,
you got the over.
I got the over, but it's a tie right now.
It's a
so
tie
maybe
right now.
We'll get
so,
an extra watcher.
so maybe somebody will stop watching. Maybe.
No, we're going to get
good
somebody
take.
to
That's going to be a charge. They call it a charge.
Call it a charge.
Okay, probably was. I don't know. Give him a little bit of room. Man. How many is that on?
That is
Irish.
his first.
I don't think we have any foul trouble, do we?
Oh, no. Well, Schoonover's got 3 and Wheaton's got 2. So
Scooney uses them up, you know. I mean,
yeah.
you know, you give 5 for a reason. That's what my coach always told me, and I used up quite a few of them myself. But
Yeah, Scooney doesn't get cheated.
no.
Will Schroeder there with a block. Sugar range 3 for Woodward.
Ooh.
No good. Off the mark. Irish pulls it away. Down court to Schroeder. Up. And he's going to get a call. That one's going to be on Jackson Taylor, I believe.
You know, and I just looked down at my stat sheet, Paul, and I think I can figure out why we're not winning the game. Tegan Irish doesn't have a point.
Yeah, he's been very silent so far.
Get him more involved, keep him on the court. You know what I mean? You can't score when you're on the bench,
right?
You know.
Looks like Flint's going to try to re-enter here and give Lambert a quick breather. First shot for Schroeder up, no good. Second one up and is perfect. 25-10, 15-point lead for the Trojans.
Wow, that was quick.
Another long-range 3 there for the Trojans from Kimmicks. They're not afraid to launch him.
No, they aren't. And See, we got one of ours out there that isn't afraid to launch it either. We got the pole kid out there, and he's a good stroke. Got a good stroke from the outside, and he's not afraid to pull it.
Flynn missed the bunny and kind of come down on that ankle awkward again.
Ooh, wow.
And we'll get the no call out of it.
Kimmicks again.
Yep, Kimmicks for a bucket for the Trojans.
That'll
Up
be
17
Lincoln Kimmicks, 10th grader. You got to get the ball into Tegan Irish's hands and let him do something with it. Although he is getting guarded very well by number 11, Lance Healy.
Flynn, ball's tipped away there as he tried to get it to Pole. Wheaton's going to re-enter for Flynn.
Can you make any sense of what offense we're playing down there, or is it?
It's just the
Is it
Trojan
just to replace?
pressure. I think the Trojan pressure's really kind of got us out of sorts so far. That shot by Irish up and good. His first points of the night, 27-12. Knight's got to have a couple good stops right here. That ball fed down inside to Burbage. And we get a tie-up. I think it was with Wheaton and Burbage. Loveland is going to come in and replace Heasley for Troy. And
Heasley with some good minutes there.
yeah.
Boy can jump.
Yeah, he's got some great ups.
I'm not sure how old he is.
Oh, boy. Never liked the looks of that.
Oh.
Schroeder comes out with it. Pole's going to go up, does travel.
A couple dribbles in and go to the basket.
Yep. Got a little anxious to get rid of it, I think, seeing the defender coming.
And if you have to, use the rim and go the other side, reverse it. Rim's your friend sometimes.
Knight's going to trap up top here, and they do and get out of it. Kimmicks drives down the center of the lane, and it rolls out, but we're going to get a jump ball again. Good grab there by Wheaton.
Yeah, I'd take a second here to give a shout-out to Billy Gardner. It's his birthday today.
Hey, happy birthday,
football
Billy.
Player, Twanda there for a while. Worked with his mother here. Good people.
Loveland now for
Nice
the
take.
Trojans up, and that one is good.
Nice take for Loveland. At some point you're either going to take a timeout or what do you do?
Well, we've burnt a couple already,
we
just got to hit some shots.
Yeah. You got to get an open look. Is what we got. There's
Nice
a good
pass
pass
down
by
into
Schroeder.
Irish.
I don't know. He
Does not get the call.
Got fouled there.
Loose ball there, and it is gathered up by
Timeout, Bobby
Troy.
Woodward. Troy.
And
30-second timeout for Troy. With 4:18 left to go in the second period, your visiting Troy Trojans are up 29-12 over the host Knights.
yeah, so far, Kevin, we're deficient in the scoring a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, good music, Dean. Nice. Boy, Dino, thank you.
Really, Knight's got to put some shots in and pick up the defensive effort a little bit. Not sure if we're going to switch up our D or not. It's hard to play zone against a team that will launch threes.
They can shoot threes,
right.
yeah, and that's going to be the problem.
But we're not taking care of boards here.
No,
we really got to crash the boards.
A lot of
hard.
second chances for Troy.
Lincoln Kimmick is up. No good. Irish is going to pull that rebound down. And the Knights on the attack. Down to the corner to Lambert. Lambert brings it around to Wheaton, and now Wheaton going to drive down the lane, left hand up, no good. And we got to finish those.
Yep.
Number 21 there, Burbage brings it up, and then now Lincoln Kimmick's again is going to travel and turn it over to the Knights.
You just like to step away being a defender there when they lean into you like that. Just step away.
Right.
Just
under 4 minutes here to go in the first. You got a new fan down here. She's waving.
She's waving. She's been waving. She's got probably, I'd say she's 2 years old with a nice Troy Trojan sweatshirt on. It's nice to see.
Just smiling away.
Yeah, very, very happy.
It's like that ball was partially blocked.
Yeah.
Trojans on the break.
Nice block by
Lambert.
Still got,
but then put back up by Loveland. Yeah, great hustle recovery there. Yeah, we're going to need Various in here just for the physicality.
Yeah,
get
agreed.
Some boards.
You got to get in there and get physical. Oh, take that all the way.
Schroeder.
Lambert.
Yeah, Schroeder kicked it to Lambert, and Lambert's three rolls out. Irish now with a steal.
Behind you.
does not have numbers, but he's going to attack. Pulls up from about 10 feet there, and no good.
It's a 1-on-4. It's a tough situation there.
Yep, and nice deflection there by Wheaton, and Irish comes up with a steal.
2-on-3 is a little better odds.
Down inside, puts it up, nothing. And we got to attack that. Attack.
Kimmick's just going to the hoop.
We are. We just stood there and watched him go right by us. Kevin.
Yep. And then the rebound by who was that?
It was Burbage. Yeah, Burbage, and he puts it up and in, and Woodard's going to burn another timeout.
It gives Burbage 11 and 5, 11 points, 5 rebounds on the night. Lincoln Kimmick's. Yep, Lincoln Kimmick's coming in having a big game. 10 points and 4 rebounds, and his brother Justice, who's a senior, with 4 points and a rebound. Kind of spread out for Tawanda, so I don't really have to give you any stats on that right now. Mr. Schroeder walking by, shaking his head. I must have said something. I don't know. I tend to offend people sometimes, and it's nothing personal. It's just honesty.
I think he was giving you a jab in a rib cage.
Oh, it's just honesty. Sorry.
So 21-point lead for.
Come here, buddy.
21-point lead here for the Trojans. Wheaton to inbound. Lambert that was Tavani to inbound.
Wheaton.
And then Wheaton had it up court.
God, we need to put a play pen around us here.
Right.
Oh, good man.
Heasley with the rejection twice on Lambert.
Travel.
Lambert's going to go third time up and good. Way to fight down there by Logan Lambert. Comes up with 2 boards, and but a couple block shots there for Heasley as well. So Lambert to try to finish the 3-point play.
Man,
up and long, and Various gets a tip. Nice hustle by Lambert. Gets the knockoff of Loveland there, and Knights will retain possession.
I can't believe Maggie Berry wanted me to call her brothers 3 blind mice. I can't get over that. Oh, nice steal.
Boy. Wheaton turns it over.
Yeah.
And Loveland goes coast to coast for the Trojans, 35-14. 2 minutes to go here.
Getting a little out of hand.
First half.
Getting a little out of hand.
They're very handsy. I mean, you can call a lot there too. That's
tough to say, but they're well coached. Get to every free ball.
I can't.
Oh. Say it how I see it, I guess. I don't know.
Schroeder now at the point for the Knights, guarded by Kimmicks, and that's another turnover. Well, hopefully Coach Henry has some words of encouragement here for the second half. I think we can get back in it, but
oh boy, it's got to be a foul or something.
He went straight up.
Various the rebound.
He did go straight up. Yep.
Yeah.
Wheaton now kind of stuck in the corner, looking for somebody to get it to. Finds Tavani down the middle of the lane, and that is up and good. 35-16 now.
Tavani's going to get more and more playing time. He keeps doing those little things like that, and always getting open. Oh, man.
Oh, boy, I'd like to see him reject that one. Yeah. Kimmick's up and good for the Trojans. I'd like to see Various send that to the wall.
Yeah. Man, good defense. Good pump fake for Wheaton.
Yeah, nice fake. Takes.
Good take.
Various down inside. He's going to travel. He tried to get it up. Just couldn't quite catch it.
Very good look.
Just under a minute now here in the first half. And Knights trail by 19. Or no, I'm sorry, 21.
That's why you're not a math major.
That's right. I just wasn't even really paying attention. And that's Heasley down inside for that bucket. Now 23-point lead for the Trojans. Lambert tries to drive, nothing. Gianni Di Capullo is in, or
Asante Di Capillo.
Di Capillo.
Yep. Oh, man.
We draws a charge there. Gianni does, and I think that's on number 3. I believe.
Looked like he worked his way around him.
I think
He must have hit him a little bit.
cracked him in the face, it looked like, as he went by. Oh, number 4. Justice Kimmicks, his first team foul, team 7th, but it's a player control, so we will not shoot. Irish now, 15 seconds left here before the half. Knights looking to clear it out on the far side. Flynn sets a screen for Irish.
It's going to be good block. Okay. Bobby Woodward wanted to charge, and you better be careful. Shaw's eyeing him up.
Got a lot of guys on the bench, John, at the officials there for that one. I think they give him a warning.
You know, and you want to win and you want to be excited for your team, but you're up 39-16 with 6 seconds to go in the second period. Just let it go. You know, he's still down there staring at Mr. Shaw. A little smile out of him.
Irish first shot up, no good. Boy, we're getting to the foul line here a little bit, and we're still going to make a shot.
We're doing it again, you know, and we got to step it up.
Second shot up, and that one rattles out. Flynn just brought the tomahawk there.
Yeah.
That was just a silly foul. Yeah. And that puts them on the line now to shoot 1-1.
I see here, in my key to the game was stopping Evan Woodward, 14.2 points a game. I don't have him down for a point. Do you, Dean?
You have
Woodward for no points?
No, nothing.
No points for
no
Woodward,
points,
and that's
just a few boards.
You know, you think that doing that little amount holding him to no points, we'd be in the game, and it's not such a thing.
Yeah. First shot up for Burbage is good.
Burbage is having a good game.
24-point lead now, looking to make it 25 if he can finish the second end of the 1-1, and does. Wheaton to Irish, 4 seconds, 3, 2, shot up, off the mark on the left side. So, 41-16, Kevin, and I hope Coach Henry has a little different strategy here for them, for the Knights here in the second half. Well, we got to stop fouling. That's huge.
Go man and gamble. I mean, what do you have to lose at this point? You know, I mean,
and we're in man. We're just not moving well enough.
Yeah, I mean, help out. Go man. See you later. Oh, we're on the air still. It's tough, Paul. It's nonstop. Tap on the shoulder. Looking back, trying to concentrate on what you're doing.
Right. So not sure that Coach Woodward is going to change anything on their end.
Wow, what's the point?
But the Knights got to come out and really attack and hopefully cut this lead down in half pretty fast. You know, we've got to get it down to half by the end of the quarter anyway.
I think what he really needs to do is put Lincoln Kimmicks back in the starting lineup at this point with 10 points and 4 rebounds. Jack Burbage, 13 points and 5 rebounds. You got Lance Heasley, 11th grader, with 6 points and 6 rebounds. Justin Kimmicks with 6 points and 2 rebounds. Loveland with 6 points and 2 rebounds. And the big one here is Evan Woodward with no points on the evening, and I can't imagine that's going to hold for very much longer. But it's nice to see, nonetheless, even though we're getting beat 41-16.
Yeah,
Paul Twanda.
So for the Knights, we've got Jack Tabani with 4. Looks like that's Lambert. There, right? Lambert's got 3 points.
Yeah, Wheaton with 2.
Wheaton's got 2. Irish with 2, and that's the killer. You know, the Irish only has 2 points so far. Yeah. And Schoonover with 2, and Will Schroeder with 1. The big story really is Wheaton with 2 fouls and Schoonover with 3 fouls. So Schoonover set most of that first half. You know, and that's tough.
And it's actually becoming a common thing with Justin. And love the kid, great player, big heart. He plays hard. You know what I mean? And playing hard, you're going to get fouls. It's going to happen, you know. I don't mind seeing it, you know, but I'd like to see, 3 fouls somewhere in the third period maybe.
Yeah.
You know, maybe that would be more realistic and much better for us.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back at about 2 minutes before the end of the half, and
we got a quick score for you, Paul. Yeah, quick update. Athens is down 12 with 2:23 to go in the third.
Okay. All right. So North Penn Mansfield with the lead there before
Yeah.
halftime.
And we'll keep those stats. Thank you again, Maggie Berry, for the stats. We'll get back to you here after halftime.
All right.
Welcome back to Towanda on the Flint Energy halftime report here. Troy up 41-16 over Towanda at the half. As me and Paul talked about earlier, the fact that Teagan Irish only has 2 points, I think, is what's kind of killing Towanda at this point. Scores normally probably somewhat in the game at this point. Logan Lambert having a decent game with the 5 points and 2 rebounds, but our stats are spread out again as far as points go. But the main thing is that there's not a lot of points there. 16 points in the first half. It's tough to win a ball game doing it that way. We got Paul moving around on the side over here. They said Evan Woodward is one of the top 5 scorers in the NTL right now with 14.2 points per game, so he's well under that with no points at this point in the game. Teagan Irish averaging 11. So basically, you can basically cross both guys out, Paul. You can cross out Woodward and you can cross out Irish. They basically cross each other out, which is why we have a score of 41-16. I am impressed, on the other hand, with Lincoln Kimmicks with 10 points and 4 rebounds off the bench.
Coming off the bench?
Yeah, little brother coming in and showing big brother up a little bit here in this game.
Yeah, I'm impressed that you were up here just talking away while I was down there with Mr. Peachy.
I didn't know what you were doing. I didn't know if you were coming back. I got scared. I got a little scared. I was like, I hope I don't do the play-by-play. We'll have that all screwed up.
I had to run over and double-check our points and everything. So
yeah, I only had one missed up, and I fixed it. It's Logan Lambert. I had him down for 3, and he ended up with 5 points in the first half. So
all right, yeah. So again, now tonight, a little reversal of fortune so far for the Knights. Last night we were the ones in the lead at halftime, and tonight we're trailing. So
we haven't really shown much sign of life at all, to be honest with you, Paul. And we may get criticized for being honest too much, but there really hasn't been a lot of offense on Towanda's end.
Yeah, and I think that's got to stem from playing better D. So we've got to really step it up defensively and create some shot or create some points that way. You know, creating transition. I mean, Troy is a fast team,
and this is honestly the worst defensive game I've seen us play this year. We're usually very, very good defending team.
And
right there off the bat, we turn the ball over.
Turned it over on the inbound. Down in the corner to Kimmicks, rattles out. Schoonover tips it away, right back to Kimmicks. They bring it out. So Burbage all the way around. It's lots of movement there, and we're back to Kimmicks. Woodward, just a little weave action. Oh, nice steal by Jack Tavani. Just picked his pocket.
Must be Flynn's hurt because he came out and started the second half.
Yeah, Flynn's, I think, done for the night. Looks like Elias is
nice pass
on the bench as well so far for the Knights.
Irish.
Somehow Kimmicks kept control of that one.
I don't know how. Oh, geez. Bailed him out there. Good
pass. Burbage up and good for the Trojans.
Burbage with 15 on the night. And trap. Got to lead out for the trap.
Oh, we're just throwing crazy passes right there. Got to settle those down. Schoonover up, fakes, steps through, cannot finish with the left hand.
Loveland with the rebound.
He just, threw a hand back at.
Yeah.
Or did they call it? Yeah, they called it on Schoonover, I think.
Huh.
No, they called it on Troy. I guess he had a hold of Schoonover.
Okay.
That's why it kind of looked like he threw his hand, but he had a hold of his arm.
He had a hold of his arm. Okay. Makes sense.
Just kind of wonder what it looked like there.
It's tough to throw your hand when somebody's got a hold of it. Nice pass.
Nice pass. Irish missed the bunny.
Rebound by
Tavani does pick up that board, but that is going to go over to the Trojans on possession. So Jack Tavani kind of making his presence here in this half so far, like just playing tough D.
Yeah, I love to see it.
What he does.
Coaching him baseball, he's a really good kid. Quiet. Oh, nice pass.
Yeah. Number 12, Evan Woodward.
There you go. He's on the board.
His first points of the night.
Him and Irish both with 2 points.
29-point lead now for the Trojans. Just
barely pulling the game for Towanda. Turn the ball over.
Can't get anything going.
Wow, it's quick. It's quick up and down the
Kimmick's
court.
right up the court, coast to coast, and we're going to get another timeout.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coach Henry.
I'll tell you, Troy's pumped. You know, as they should be, up 47-16 over Towanda. You know,
We're better.
Yeah, we're absolutely
Yeah.
better. And I'll tell you, the first period of the game, we just for some reason we can't stay in all four periods. Somewhere along the line, somebody gets a run on us, and now I don't know what the answer is. Is the answer taking a timeout? Maybe not. You know what I mean?
We did use a couple.
Yeah,
early,
we did
and
lose them early, and
which was
they were smart, wise timeouts. You know, but what's honestly though, when you're down 47-16, what's a timeout going to do for you?
right. Yeah, and I just think it's effort. You know, keep playing with heart, and
Yeah.
you know, I think we looked a little complacent and dead in that second quarter, Kevin. But hopefully we can still get things going. Well, now it's a running clock, so
Yeah.
nice put up
Pole.
there by Pole, and that one goes in. 47-18. Gets us under, but I think the mercy rule will stay in effect now, Kevin, once it's at 30.
Yeah,
in
it doesn't.
this-
Yeah.
In the second half, it doesn't come off.
Nope.
So, as we have
It's
a
travel.
mad run, it's not going to matter anyway.
Good call by Mike Shaw. The travel there. Don't have much bad to say about the Shaws today. Calling a good game.
They call him a good game. Other than you were picking on him about not being as good looking as
Well,
Kevin.
that wasn't me. That was Maggie. Oh, good hustle. What?
I think Tegan's going to pick it up, kind of give him a little
Yeah.
bump in the butt.
Tough one.
Yeah, they were both kind of scrapping for the ball, and he just kind of dove into it
Yeah.
and pushed him out. So
Yeah. Good go after the ball.
Dino's spending up a box of tissues over here.
What's he
tonight.
doing over there? I'm glad he's not. I'm glad he's not on the mic today because there's a lot of snot flying around back there.
He tried to blame me for that cold, but it wasn't me.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Lambert looked like he might have got it clean, but
Yeah.
Jimmy Shaw says differently.
Yeah. And really, anymore, a lot of the referees just stand. They see it and they stand there. And you're swinging your arms like that. They're more
Yeah,
likely
that's an
gonna
automatic
call,
when you
foul.
bring that hand
Yeah.
down.
You know, you may block the shot, but what's going to happen when your hand comes through that shot?
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much a given that you bring the tomahawk, you're going to get called.
Tegan Irish coming off the court.
Yeah, Irish out and Schroeder in, and Loveland missed the front end of that and makes the second. 48-18, Trojans. Schoonover in the game again here.
Good pass.
Long pass to Lambert up, and that one is good. 4:44 left, 28-point lead for the Trojans.
Yeah, I'd like to see Connor Barnes, the young freshman, sophomore maybe, sophomore come in and get some minutes in here.
Yeah, he tweaked his ankle too in the JV
Oh,
game,
really?
So I
Okay.
don't know if we'll see him tonight or not.
All right, Schoonover with the
No,
board.
they had him taped up, so he might come in.
I like him. He's a good young player.
Yes, yeah, I agree. Getting stronger, physical.
Yeah, and I don't think he's
Tall.
playing baseball this year. I think he's just going to concentrate strictly on basketball and soccer. His take.
Schoonover drives, baseline.
Loveland board.
Loveland with the rebound, and that one's up. Kimmick's on the other end with the bucket.
That's 10 for Kimmick's. Equaling his brother.
Elias Schroeder up for three, and that one's no good. Lambert tips it out of bounds, that'll belong to the Trojans.
Jack Wheaton coming in for Bailey Pole.
Not what I expected, Kevin.
No,
I didn't expect it to be I thought it would be a pretty nip-tuck game all
Yeah,
night.
and I was thinking if Troy did beat us, they'd beat us by under 10 points.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be a runaway.
No.
But night they were clicking on all cylinders,
Yeah.
and we were clicking on one. So
Yeah, you know what it's like to fire up a vehicle, it's only clicking on one.
yeah,
Doesn't really go too good.
you know, we've really just haven't had flow tonight.
No.
So
See, Farrell was about ready to come in and pulled him out. I don't know. Second thought on that one, I guess.
yeah, I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah,
on that
and
one.
now, honestly, now's the time to get your under guys in, get them some, some reps. It might get a little sloppy, but
Lambert's after that one, a little scrum there. We had bodies flying everywhere, Kevin.
yep. You can't replace experience, Paul. And some of these kids don't get a lot of playing time, and they can get it in games like this. It's it's easier to get it when you're winning up, up 30 than supposed to be down 30.
Schoonover drives and then kicks it out to Wheaton, who drives baseline all the way out to Schroeder for 3, and that one's short. And we're going to have another rugby scrum. Jack Tavani with the board
again,
but lost it to Heasley.
Double dribble?
Yeah, didn't see that. It looked close, but and I think we had it tied up, and that ball's going to belong to the Knights. We got Will Schroeder and Various Farrell coming in the game for the Black Knights.
We see some subs coming in
Schroeder
now.
and Scooney checking out. Like I said, the clock is running.
Coach Woodward's going to his bench a little bit as well. Three starters out, I think.
And we got number 10 in for Joseph Fry, sophomore. We've got number 24, Trayvon Terraberry. He's also a sophomore. And then we brought in Lincoln Kimmicks, a sophomore for the Trojans, who had the big first half.
Yeah. It's time to go
And
up.
he did start the second half. So.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
justifiably so, Paul. I mean, he had a
he
heck
had
of a
to.
first half, and I don't see why he wouldn't have started. He looks good. He dribbles the ball well, goes to the basket, got a little length to him.
It's Kimmicks drives the lane, kicks it out, and then number 10, Fry fires up
that's
the
got to be a
three.
foul on 23. Flail on his arms there, Lincoln Kimmicks.
His second, I believe. Yep, second foul. Second team foul for the Trojans here.
It's
in
so
this
weird
half.
to watch the clock run when the ball's out of bounds.
I know.
You don't see it very often. Hope to never see it again.
Right. Jack Wheaton up, and that Heasley rejects that one. And Kimmicks brings it up for the Trojans.
Nice pass.
Little scoop pass. Comes up empty. Various Farrell.
Farrell.
Nice strong rebound there. I like Various. He's
Yeah.
doing a great job.
Yes, he is.
You know, he's looking good on JVs. It's good
Yep.
to see him back playing basketball.
Yeah, he's been hurt quite a bit. Football season, basketball season. Tough kid, but
Yeah, he didn't play last year, which was
No.
a surprise because when he was a little guy, he
Yeah.
was always in the gym. Like it was the point where you had to
you had
almost throw him out of the gym.
pretty much, yeah. And actually, I have had to throw him out of the gym a few times. I was ready to go home, and it's just like, he just wants to just work and
he
get
was-
better, and he does. He's the same way with football too.
Yeah, good kid.
Yeah, he sure is.
So glad to see him back out there. So we're going to start the.
Yeah, I can give you a couple of stats for Troy right now. And Colin Loveland has 7 points. Justice Kimmicks with 10. Lincoln Kimmicks with 10. And then your big scorer on the night is Jack Burbridge with 15 points and 5 rebounds.
And for the Knights, kind of not much
Yeah,
different.
the only thing that's different is Lambert has 2 more points than what he had earlier, and that's all we got.
Yeah, that was a very stagnant quarter.
Yeah, and
for the Knights,
and it's looking down this sheet, it's very much one-sided, and the score shows it as well. As you
so 30-point lead, and again the mercy rule stays in effect. So I guess overall there, that was just a low-scoring half all the way around, quarter.
Quarter, yeah. Well, and part of it due to being some subs in there most of the quarter, mainly for Troy.
Schoonover Irish. Oh, it's Troy ball. Well, we could have used the possession. Coach Dawsey should have let that go. We could have used that extra possession, I think.
Threw my hands up at him. He hit his head on that one. We could have used it.
Yep. Irish Schoonover, Tavani, Schroeder, and Asante
DiCapillo
in the game for the Knights.
Most people say DiCupula, and I practiced it a lot when I coached him. DiCapillo.
Yeah. I'm just calling him Johnny.
Johnny D.
Johnny D.
Second string for Troy, moving the ball real nice.
I still got a few starters in there, too.
15 there for Troy as
Kimmicks is still in.
He'll travel. See,
Burbage is still in the game.
See
Woodward is
Woodward's
still in the
too
game
as well.
Yeah, he's not going to pull his starters out anyway.
No, I agree. Don't know how many points you need to win by, but hey.
Yeah, whatever. Got a few kids on the bench yet. They've got a massive amount of kids on their JV team.
Yeah, they do. It's Burbage with another bucket, I believe.
Tavani drives the center of the key, kicks it out to Schroeder. One dribble pull up, no good. Taken away now. Woodward brings it up for the Trojans.
Gives Burbage 6 rebounds too for the night. Scooney still only have 3 fouls.
Scooney is standing with 3 fouls.
Wow. Hey, get a couple more in here, I guess, huh?
Gonna earn a couple more.
Yeah.
Irish tips that away and Woodward gathers it. Back up top to Kimmicks.
Woodward's really working on the offense end. Just nothing there for him.
Yeah, just kind of working the ball around here, trying to get a good shot.
Yeah, and working the clock as well. Why not? Oh, turnover.
Yeah, Kimmicks lost the handle on that one.
Woodward's not happy. He just held the ball for a minute and 30 seconds and turned it over.
Yeah. So he does put some subs in here, Kevin.
Well,
brought,
it's time.
some second teamers in.
Mansfield up 19 with 1:17 to go. So it looks like Mansfield's going to pull away with the win against Athens.
Yeah, and that'll put them. That'll put them because Athens was unbeaten in the league as well.
Yep.
So their battle, the unbeatens over there tonight. North Penn Mansfield going to come out on top. Nice. Boy, could have dished that right over to.
Yeah. Or we got to make a layup.
Irish as well, and could have dunked that.
Yep.
Right off of Heasley's knees, that was an ill-advised pass.
Yep.
Terraberry for 3, and that is up and good. 55-20 for the Trojans. Bailey Pohl fires up his 3, trying to answer, and just a little bit long.
Fry with the rebound there for Trojans. Ooh, that's my
Kimmicks. I don't know. There might have been a steps there, but
yeah.
Easily now around the Fry, and then Heasley ends up with it again. Drives the lane.
Charge.
We're going to get a charge call against Heasley there, Lance Heasley. Looks like his first foul on the day.
Yeah, I'm guessing Connor Barnes is hurt because he's not playing. He would be in the game by now. He has his warm-up shirt on. Doesn't look like he's going to come in today, and hopefully he's all right. You know, maybe it's just a little tweak of the ankle.
Yeah, I think he just tweaked, and so the Knights go the rest of the way with the substitutions. Except Lambert's in the game now. We got Will Schroeder, Bailey Pohl, Gianni, and Various Farrell. And Various is in there working, man. I like it. Give him the ball.
Give him the ball. There you go.
Got to reward the big guy.
He traveled, but hey.
It's a hop step.
A little hop step and jump. That's a foul.
Drive. That's going to be a foul on Lambert, I think.
Yep. Go here. Sayre's up 72-56. I'm not sure who they're playing with 1:20 left. So Sayre's looks like they're going to get the win. It's now a final with Mansfield 58-37 over Athens. That's a big win. Big win.
Big win for North Penn.
Low amount of points for.
I don't know. Have they even lost a game this year? I don't think, Kevin.
I don't know what's happened to them in their out of league schedule. I haven't heard of them losing a game.
Yeah, I don't think they've lost at all yet.
Yeah. All right, I don't know if he made 1 of 2 or 2 of 2, or I'm kind of losing track of what's going on here.
Did he make both of those? Do you know? Made 1.
Thanks, Dean. There we go. See, that paid off. Hey, you know, best color guy in the business for nothing. God.
You get to spin a tune, Dino. You get to.
Well, Sarah's playing CV. Okay.
Oh, never mind. Now the cheerleaders are heading out.
Yeah.
Every time you get ready to spin one, they jump on the court.
And we're trying to get Dean to play a little more Michael Jackson in here, so we can get the dance going a little bit. And Dino's just not falling for it. Or a little Madonna. How about Madonna?
Everybody loves little Michael.
How about Madonna? We play some Madonna.
I do not have Madonna on the playlist.
Oh, man, we're going to have to add
Now
that.
you can spin one, Dino. You still got 20 seconds.
DJ Dino, spin that record.
DJ Benzo. So the North Penn is 11-1 so far on the season, Kevin. They've
lost
won 10 in a row.
Who did they lose to? They lost to they had I think it was a game down the line.
Yeah, somebody from the Heartland or somewhere. And so they'll move to 12-1 overall. 7-0 in the league, and Athens will drop to 6-1.
Okay, my brother Jordan here sends me a message. Northampton Mansfield lost to East Stroudsburg on a buzzer beater.
Oh, nice.
So they're pretty close to being perfect on the year.
Thanks for that, Jordan.
Yep.
So he's got something pulled up on his phone. He's got the stats.
Yeah, all the stats, and here we are with just paperwork all over the place. I got tape. I'm going through so much tape. I think the school's going to start charging me for it.
Keep some in reserve every year.
Again, we'd like to thank EJ Flynn and Flynn Propane, Flynn Energy for allowing us to do this and making it possible.
Yep. Thank you, EJ and company. Always, it's a fun thing.
Yeah, we enjoyed doing it. Nice pass.
Farrell up and good off of Will Schroeder's pass.
Farrell's looking good. He's going to be good for a couple years. I think he was only a sophomore.
Yeah, getting some points. Oh, that one's close to
long.
Sugar range.
Way downtown.
But not quite. He was only about 3 feet outside the line.
Tavani with a rebound. Wheaton likes to shoot from out there, too. He thought about it.
Body check there to Jack Tavani when Jack Wheaton took it to the rack. 24-56. No, Trojans.
Sorry for not too animated. It is 56-24.
Yeah, it's tough to find a ton to talk about. Trying to give these young guys some extra press.
Straight up. Good play by Farrell.
Yeah, rejected by Farrell down inside.
We're not getting any of the loose balls today. None.
Yeah, I don't know. Bad Friday. Friday the 13th, Kevin. That's what we're going to blame it on.
We're going to chalk it up to that because that's just
we never came out of the gate tonight.
No. Good hustle by Schroeder.
Yep. I really like our young guys.
Yeah.
And Troy's going to be good for a while too. They've got a good bunch of kids there.
Yeah, they are. And they got a couple guys who can handle the ball, and that's one of our problems, Tawana's problems. Not saying we don't have anybody that can't handle the ball, but we don't have a true point guard. It's tough to win ball games without a true point guard.
Yeah, I think Will Schroeder's, he's becoming a decent point guard for us.
Yeah, he may be the future point guard. Well, next year.
Yeah, we'll have to be next year.
Yep.
Number 15, Easton Terraberry, drove baseline and then just kicked it out. And now we're going to have Heasley in. Now Terraberry throws it up off of his rebound. Nothing. And
Tavani's on the floor again. We're not getting any. He's everywhere. But we're not getting any of these loose balls. I just don't get it. Are they hustling more, or is the ball just going their way? And here we got to just step back on defense and let them stand there and run the clock out.
It looks like the Trojans will just run the clock out here. Tough outing for the Knights, Kevin. And they'll come up short tonight and fall to 500 now on the season.
Yeah. Big game for Jack Burbage.
Yeah.
Big game.
And we'll be off here for a few days as well.
Yeah. And, hopefully we can regroup and come back. I think you're looking up who we're playing next. I don't know.
I want to go back and check that out.
Yeah, hopefully we can regroup. Very tough loss. I mean, neither one of us were expecting it, and on paper, you don't see it. It shouldn't have been that much of a blowout, this game, and and I look at the stats, and I really can't figure out why, other than the fact that Teagan Irish didn't score, 2 points?
2 points on the night. Yeah, that's a tough night.
Yeah, I mean, that's for a kid that's averaging 11, 12 points a game to get 2 points is pretty tough. On the same end, not much different for Evan Woodward from Troy, who averages 14.2 points per game, and he had 4 points. No, he had 2 points, 2 points and 2 rebounds. So it's kind of a rough game for Woodward. Going to drop his average down a little bit, but hey, they got the win, so I guess that really is all that matters in the long run.
Yeah. The boys will be in action here against North Penn Liberty on the 17th, and just double checking our girls where they're going to be.
Now, does North Penn Liberty have a? Do they have Liberty and Mansfield? So I haven't seen
the Litzelman kid. And
I was going to say, who do they have? They have the Litzelman kid. Then that's it.
Yep,
that's the one I remember anyway. I don't know what else they have on the team, or I don't even know what their record is for that matter.
Yeah, they're decent. I didn't look at their record when I was there, but
they got to be around a little over 500, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the girls will travel to Williamsport and play the Millionaires on Monday. So
that'll be a tough one.
We won't be back in action here for a little while anyway, Kevin.
Next week we have.
I think we won't be back till maybe Thursday.
We have 2 games next week. Yeah. I can't even keep track anymore.
It's
all coming together.
I know all the schedule stuff, and I didn't write that down.
Yeah, I'm not gonna crucify you for it. Overall, game. Well refereed.
Yeah.
Well played for Troy. What more can you really say?
Yeah, just a tough night for the Knights of Friday the 13th.
Yeah, and
we'll regroup.
And what can Coach Lambert really actually say in the locker room? I mean, you can scream all you want. You can get upset all you want, but the bottom line is we got to find a solution to the problem. Maybe it was just chalk it up as a bad game.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah. Maybe we're going to practice and play our hearts out and come out on fire, and get back above 500.
Yes, sir. All right. So for Kevin Clark, this is Paul Lance. I want to thank you for watching tonight on the Flynn Energy live stream of Tawana Black Knights Athletics.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend, everybody.